welcome to the WEX Wakeup for Friday, June 23rd. I'm Christy Matino. Former President Donald Trump's legal team has been given the first batch of evidence obtained in its search of Mar-a-Lago. Special counsel Jack Smith's team handed over several materials the government seeks to use in its case, including documents and evidence obtained through various methods. The court filing says the evidence includes the grand jury testimony of witnesses who will testify for the government. Smith's indictment alleges Trump knowingly and willfully mishandled classified documents after he left the White House and resisted efforts to return them to the National Archives. The government alleges Trump retained 31 documents, but throughout this entire process, the former president has maintained his innocence.
I have every right to have those boxes. This is purely a Presidential Records Act. This is not a criminal thing. As far as the levels and all, everything was declassified because I had the right to declassify. You want to talk about a mess? Take a look at Biden.
And a new survey shows that just under half of the country believes Hunter Biden received preferential treatment after his plea deal was announced this week. The Reuters poll showed 49% of adults saying Biden was able to strike a sweetheart deal with federal prosecutors on Tuesday because of his status as the president's son. Of those respondents, 3/4 of Republicans think he received special treatment during his indictment, compared to 1/3 of Democrats. Biden pleaded guilty to committing 2 tax offenses while diverting a gun-related charge as part of the plea agreement. The first court date for his tax crimes is set for July 26th in Wilmington, Delaware. And a new movie from Angel Studios premiered in D.C. and is now set to come out for the upcoming holiday weekend. Washington Examiner reporter Christine Quayle fills us in on the new film.
The long-awaited film, The Sound of Freedom, is premiering at the Museum of the Bible in Washington, D.C. The film is based on the true story of Tim Ballard, a former U.S. agent who quit to rescue children being trafficked in Colombia. Jim Caviezel, who played Tim Ballard, the former agent who the film was based on, had some thoughts to share on why child trafficking is such a huge problem in the U.S.
My country I was really concerned about, especially with the south border wall that we have. By definition, you have to have borders to have a country, and we don't have one right now. I'd like to point the light on the media and ask them. You know, when Ms. Rodas gave her testimony April 26th that 85,000 children disappeared, why is that not a story?
The Sound of Freedom will be available for viewing in select theaters on July 4th. Christine Quayle for the Washington Examiner.
And that's the news on the WEX Wake Up. Be sure to follow us online and on social media so you stay in the know of all those headlines turning in politics.